Hi kindergartners, it's Annie. Today we're going to play a math game called Compare. We're actually going to play this game 3 different ways. So maybe you know it one way, but I think the others might be new to you. So watch what you need. The first thing you need is a deck of cards. You could use Uno cards or you could use regular playing cards. If you use the Uno cards, take out everything that's not just a plain old number card, okay? If you use a regular deck of cards, like I'm going to, go ahead and take out the kings and the queens and the jacks. We call those the face cards. You're not going to need those. Do keep the aces. The aces are worth 1 card, 1 point. How much do you think this one is? You're right, it's a 7. In this game, we're going to compare which numbers are greater and which numbers are less. All right. Take your deck of cards. You can deal them out so it's an equal number, but that kind of takes a long time. What I usually do is I just split it like that. This side can be for you, this side can be for me. We're each going to deal 1 card, and we're going to see which card is greater and which card is less. I'm going to tip my screen down so you can see the cards. Okay, so this is mine, this is yours. 1, 2, 3, compare. I got an ace, that's 1. You got an 8. Which one's more? 8 is greater than 1. 1 is less than 8. Yours is greater, so you get both cards. I'm going to put them over to the side of your deck. Let's go again. 1, 2, 3, compare. I got a 10, you got a 4. 10 is greater than 4. 4 is less than 10. I'm going to take these 2 cards and put them over here. Let's try it one more time. 1, 2, 3, compare. Aha! You got 7 and I got 3. You can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 hearts. 1, 2, 3, spades. So you know from the number and you know from the number of pictures which one is more and which one is less. 7 is greater than 3. Okay, you get both of these cards. So you can keep playing this game until there are no cards left in this deck and all the cards are over here. There's another way you can play this game. You can play using 2 cards. We're going to call this double compare. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, compare. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to take my 2 cards and I'm going to add them together. I'm going to see how many I have all together. I'm going to look for the bigger number. Which one's bigger? It's 10. I'm looking for the bigger number because that makes it easier to add. I can put 10 in my brain. 10, 11, 12. 10 plus 2 is 12. I have 12. Let's find out what you have. You have an 8 and a 3. 8 is bigger. 8 is greater than 3. So I'm going to put the 8 in my brain. I'm going to count on the 3. 8, 9, 10, 11. You have 11 and I have 12. 12 is greater than 11. So I'm going to take all 4 cards. You can do it again. 2 cards each. 1, 2, 3. Compare. I got a 9 and a 1. Oh, kindergartners, you know what that is. 9 plus 1 more is 10. You got a 1 and a 5. I'll switch them. 5 is greater than 1. So I'll put the 5 in my brain and count on 1 more. 5 plus 1 is 6. So I would take these 4 cards and put them in my deck. Kindergartners, did you notice how I was saying more and less? I want you to do that when you play too. 7 is more than 3. 8 is less than 9. Practice using those words while you play. Either compare with 1 card each or double compare with 2 cards each. Okay. There's another thing that we can do, another game called compare. But this game of compare is not with cards. It's called measurement compare. So measuring is when you just figure out how big something is. So maybe I want to figure out how tall I am. That's one way I can describe measurement. Maybe I want to figure out how much water is in this glass. I could measure it. But today, I could also figure out how much my dog Lola weighs. She's a big dog now. Today, we're going to use ribbon or string or paper and make some comparisons. We're going to compare how long and how short these strips of paper or string are. So for instance, you're going to need a bag, just a bag that you can't quite see through so well, and your partner's going to need a bag. Inside your bag and your partner's bag are going to be some strips of paper or strips of ribbon or string. Let me show you. I used a strip of origami paper. I used a strip of ribbon. I used a strip of wrapping paper and just a piece of an envelope and just some recycled paper out of my recycling bin. The important thing is that your strips are pretty straight and they're different lengths. These are not the same, are they? This piece of the envelope is longer than the piece of paper. So in my bag, I'm going to have a lot of different things that are different lengths. And instead of using a deck of cards split in two, you're each going to have a bag full of strings and papers. I'm going to put one over here and one over here. We're going to play measurement compare. All right, so without looking, you're going to pull one piece out. Oh, look, I got that envelope piece. Let's see what you got. Ooh, you got a piece of cardboard. Ooh, this is tricky. I'm going to turn it this way so you can really see. I'm going to line them up at the same edge. Oh my gosh, kindergartners, those are about the same. So we're each just going to get our own. You can do the same thing with the cards. If you get the same number, you each get your own. Now, I pulled a piece of paper and you pulled a piece of ribbon. Can you tell which one is longer? I can hold it this way and put them, match up one end, and then you can really see the difference. I'll turn it this way too so you can see that. Which one is longer? The paper is longer than the ribbon. I pulled out the paper, you pulled out the ribbon, so I'm going to take both those pieces and put them in my pile. Let's try it again. Oops, sorry guys. All right, kindergartners, this is a fun game, it's a little messy though. You got a piece of string. Let's see what I got. I'm not going to look, I'm just going to pull. I got a piece of wrapping paper. All right, your string is much longer than my wrapping paper. My wrapping paper is shorter than your string. Guess who gets them? You do. So you can keep playing this measurement compare game until there's nothing left in your bag and nothing left in your partner's bag. Happy measuring! See you later, kindergartners. Don't forget to send pictures of these games to your teachers. We played compare with one card each. We played compare with 2 cards each. And then we played measurement compare with strips of ribbon and strips of paper. See you next time.